Okay, here we are, Cumbuco, Brazil. Another great day in paradise. Here it is, the new wing from Vayu, the Aura 2. I took it with me to test in Brazil where the conditions are really great. Looks good, huh? This is an improved model from last year's successful launch of the Vayu Aura. Yeah, they're so pretty, the white ones. Very white. It really looks good, huh? Stay with me when we ride it, and we will also take a closer look at the details of this wing. Getting ready. 15 to 17, 18 knots I think, or maybe even more. Yeah, good days in Brazil. With the conditions we have here, I brought the Aura 2 in 4-meter version. The wind range of 4-meter Aura is 16 to 34 knots. The weight of the Aura 2 is in 4 meters is 2.18 kilo. That's not much. Should be about the right wing for the riding here. And today we're also using the Insta mic. Let's see how that one works. It's here below on my neck chain. Now, I had the pleasure to test and ride the 6-meter Vayu Aura a lot last summer, and it delivered really great performance, so my anticipation was high for the Aura 2. Vayu sent me this wing free of charge to do a review, but the review and my thoughts on experiences are my own. They also sent me the boom, which can be interchanged for the soft or hard handles. More about the boom later. Here we are in Cumbuco, Brazil, another great place to wingfoil. Here we have pretty calm 12-13 knots in the morning and 15-20 knots during the day. Some days also over 20 knots. And the waves are around 1.5 meters, and when the tide is in, even bigger. As we have the Atlantic Ocean's conditions pounding on the shores of Brazil, the conditions are absolutely amazing for wingfoiling. Going, tacking a bit upwind, looking for some more fun waves to hook up with. They're coming all the time. The material used in this version is a bit different from before. Acron is used in the strut and outer half of the leading edge, and then in the center part, about half, we have this new material called KPE 165. This material is there to increase the stiffness. Now the softer Dacron on the outer half of the leading edge is flexing because the wings are made slimmer and therefore meant to make it easier to handle or more comfortable to ride the wing. The direct feeling of the Vayu is that it's light. 4 meters is a fantastic size, very firm and super easy to handle. The 4 meter has quite a lot of performance and power, and the best of it all, it is super comfortable to ride with. Good riding! Can go! Connect those waves. The pull is equally between the arms, and it's easy to go steep upwind. Flagging the wing when you are riding waves is fantastic. The Aura 2 comes completely neutral and stays in place, and is no bother during the flag. As I did a review on the Vayu V3 earlier, I can say that the V3 is a more powerful wing. Found it a lot more technical though, and complex to pump. The Aura 2 is easy to handle and a joy to ride. This is for real. Try it and you will feel it. Just try one, or even better, you can buy it on my recommendation. You will not be disappointed. It's easier without the camera in your hand. Here we are on the wave. The price of the new Aura 2 is reasonable. The 4 meters is €999 on Vayu's webpage, vayu.world. This is reasonable in a marketplace where more than one wing have surpassed €2,000 mark. A few words about the Vayu Aura 2. This one, the 4 meter one, really nice, very stable, excellent for riding free wave, flagging out in when you're catching a wave, very neutral. It's just there, but it's just not in the way. It's just really nice, and it has good power, very stable. Yeah, in these conditions, 20 plus knot, lot of waves, messy, choppy. The Vayu Aura 2 really delivers. Any one of you guys that possibility to go out and test this one, you should do it. I would personally prefer the Aura 2 to the V3, as in got a little bit different characteristics, but really more like ride friendly, and it pumps up on foil really well. The Aura, the Vayu Aura version 2, it's a steal. It's something you should have in your quiver. Here in Brazil, Cumbuco, weighs about 1.5 meters. Fantastic condition.
The wing has X-ply windows. They all work well enough, and I like that the stiffness of the canopy is not compromised by putting into soft window material. As many of you already know, Vayu ships the Aura with two types of handles, soft and super light handles. I tested them in my earlier test about the Vayu Aura 5 meters last summer, link in the description. Hard carbon handles for direct contact with the wing, and overall a great feeling riding with them. New for this model is the carbon boom that is an optional handle to buy for the Aura 2. Vayu sent me one with the wing, so I can answer your questions. What does the carbon boom add to the ride? Well, if there is some extra weight, it's not noticeable at all. No flex in the boom, as one would worry about. In my experience, the main benefit of the carbon boom is that you have ready handle anywhere you would want to grip. With the boom, you don't have to reach all the way to the back handle. This is a great gain for that delicate moment when you're not yet up and running, but the waves are hitting you just the same. The same situation happens on every jibe, tack, or whatever you do and you need to change your grip. Then the ease of always having a place to grip is really helpful. The carbon boom is 99 euros. Is it worth it? Well, if you come from a kite or windsurf, you could benefit a lot with a boom, as that is the natural type of handle you are used to. For a beginner, absolutely, makes handling the wing a lot easier. You can also, with great result, put the wingman harness loop in the middle of the boom. The overall feeling riding the Aura 2 is that it's powerful and, in a pleasant way, very maneuverable and light to handle. The material, leash, windows all just work really well. I can say that this type of condition, 16 to 25 knots, the Aura 2 is fantastic. I'm really happy with this wing. Any drawbacks? Well, the flexible wing tips do make the wing lose a little power, but it's not a real problem. And at the same time it makes the ride a bit smoother. I can say that the Aura 2 will make most riders very happy. And that you have wings that you still keep a reasonable price is important, and also a thing to support. Go out and try the Vayu Aura 2 with your local dealer. If they don't have it, tell them to contact Vayu to get one for you to test. Okay guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, click on that like button, and to watch more videos, click on the subscribe button, and to get notified of when new videos are released. There are about 60-70 videos on my channel, so if you want to see more about wing foiling, you can go to the channel. And also I'm posting on Instagram, same handle, wingfoil_Mallorca. Okay, there you have it. My thoughts and reflections after been riding the Vayu Aura 2 under the right conditions for this wing. This is Fredrik Ekemark signing off. Thank you for watching. And for you that have stayed with me to this point, you are awesome. Leave a comment and tell me about your wing foil situation. I read and answer all comments. And I will see you in the next video. Stay safe.